Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, beloved wayshowers of the new Golden Age paradigm. Over the last 24 hours, Solaris has released a frenzy of explosions with 17 solar flares, 11 C-class and 6 M-class flares. For the next 3 days, Gaia and all her children will be flooded and filled with adamantine diamond particles of the highest light and frequencies for our final activations of rainbow rays of our crystal solar light bodies of infinite life. The false nefarious entities and energies will continue to try to distract and bring our people down with their false projections and fair propaganda. Our ground crew angelic team will continue to hold the light of love, joy, and peace within their sacred hearts. We do not allow the negative feelings, thoughts, and emotions to take hold or control us by allowing ourselves to feel through them and in turn letting them all go. Today we also have a powerful galactic activation portal on the Mayan Tzolk'in calendar with Keen 210, White Lunar Dog. All positive portals and gateways are fully open and activated and flowing freely with our heavenly chi, the golden energy of the Christos consciousness. Within our minds and our DNA we hold the sacred codes of the original blueprint of heaven on earth, in unity cosmic consciousness. With the power of our almighty I Am presence, we lead and guide the way into a better and brighter day. With our pure intent and divine will, we transmit the visions and resonance of peace, harmony, abundance, happiness, and prosperity for all living, real, sentient beings of the clear light of bliss. Always remember that all things are perfectly resolved in the unborn mind of Buddha. No one and no thing can corrupt that. Our pure awareness is our eternal, sacred, ascended self. That which is one with Mother, Father, Source, Creator, we call the Great Mystery. Together, angels of the heavens of the new Golden Age, we inherit the earth as divine guardians, cultivators, and protectors of Terra Nova Gaia. The flow is coming. The flow is here. Release and let go, and go with the flow. Aho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have another day of many powerful transmissions from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor, share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. We are going to continue today as my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the Animal Spirits Knowledge cards from Susan Boulay. The card she pulled for you today, the powerful Puma. Symbology: power, desire, healing. The puma, like the jaguar and the leopard, represents powerful magic. It also symbolizes an awakening of energies and desires that can lead to healing and fulfillment. Along with the other animals in the drawing, the puma is framed by a circle with 4 points, which forms a mandala, a mystic circular symbol that in Buddhist and Hindu traditions was used as an aid to meditation. The psychologist Carl G. Jung said that the mandala circumscribed a holy place, was a symbol of completeness within the inner psyche, and was a means toward greater self-awareness. He described the 4 points of the mandala to be like the crossed threads in the telescope of our understanding. And from Autobiography of a Yogi, when Paramahansa Yogananda met Ananda Mayi Ma and asked her about her life, she answered, "Father, there is little to tell. My consciousness has never associated itself with this temporary body. Before I came on this earth, I was the same. As a little girl, I was the same. I grew into womanhood, but still I was the same. When the family in which I had been born made arrangements to have this body married, I was the same. And Father, in front of you now, I am the same. Ever afterward, though the dance of creation changes around me in the hall of eternity, I shall be the same." from Autobiography of a Yogi. And why is this, beloved beings of light? Because the truth is eternal and never changes. Only the illusion and the temporal world is constantly changing. Your true self, your true nature, the source of creation, your highest self, is the truth. That which is beyond all concepts and words, that which is eternal and infinite. Our Buddha consciousness, unborn, unchanging, and infinite. From Divine Sister of the Light Maureen Samper, 144,000 light warriors, get ready, we are at the closest edge. The earth twisted its course, love and light. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Elaine Lamont, the womb of creation. The return to emptiness is a critical space to be, in order to heal and shift perspective. There one discovers the impermanence of it all. We are in a mirror of fractals, a simulation for consciousness to observe itself. The void, a ninth-dimensional reality, is a space of reset that allows us to dream another expression of self in co-creation with infinite intelligence. The void is the womb space of creation, a container where the spheres of consciousness are seedlings implanted for manifestation. Ignited through the merging of duality, the sound and light particles dance in wave-length frequencies, creating an intricate balance through sacred geometry, an expression of merging spirit and soul into form. Thus the void is a space of co-creation with the universal mind. There one realizes identity is an illusion. Source lives through us when we become a hollow bone, creating unconditional love through our intentional focus through presence. From EmpowerWholeness.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light Sean Caulfield from the Universal Frequency. Transcending the Gregorian Calendar, 29th of March 2022, 9 Serpent, 113th 18-day cycle of light of the 9th wave of creation. A new spiral of time is lifting the spirit of consciousness to transcend and rise above the repeating patterns that separate and destroy our world. The times we are in are evolving the soul to be whole and reclaim its inner truth. When we learn to transcend, it simply means we sidestep the things our old self may have previously been limited by. So to transcend the Gregorian calendar, it means to see it for what it is and not let it affect our lives in a negative way. It is time to be wise. Do not let the flaws of the system hold you back. The consciousness of spiraling time transcends the Gregorian calendar. When you understand this, you are given a lot to be positive and excited about, because you are not bound in linear time anymore. You are thus breaking the mirror of illusion to be free. Spiraling time aligns you to your spiritual growth and supports your ascension. Linear time cuts you off from your spiritual growth, keeping you in repetitive situations that you may stay stuck in and are not able to grow out of. In linear time, you are stuck in a flat, one-dimensional view that keeps you in a loop that replays old destructive memories. In linear time, you are in a merry-go-round that is not growing you. This is what the Gregorian calendar inflicts onto the unconscious global mind of humanity. It is designed to purposefully do this so that it can control and manipulate your soul, and by this evil intention possess you. When you understand and live by spiraling time, you will free your mind, allowing your light to be heart-centered, happy, and at peace. The Mayan calendar works with spiraling time, and those who follow it know that in its essence it is spiritual and has no hidden agenda. It is pure, true, and flawless like a diamond. By transcending the immature density of time that the Gregorian calendar may keep you in, the global mind of humanity is spiraling out to look within. As we consciously spiral in truth to who we are within, we rise above every repeat to higher levels of multidimensional universal awareness. This process awakens the soul to ascend and trust to live in truth to the original source memory of creation. Today, the 29th of March, is 9 Serpent, creates movement forward. A day of rising, spiraling light waves of energy move up the spine of consciousness to awaken the mind to be heart-centered. a day of vital energy, instinct, and desire for creativity. When we learn to transcend, it simply means we sidestep the things your old self may have previously been limited by. From the universalfrequency.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Lisa Marie Wright. The perfect storm bringing all to the surface which no longer serves. The old is just making a lot of noise leaving. See it all as density being eternally purged from the planet and the hearts of humanity. If you are finding what is playing out overwhelming, it is beneficial to pull back focus on our own transformation practice, deep breathing, connect with nature, creative expression. There is a divine plan playing out. There is nothing to fear. Nothing can stop this glorious transformation. It is done. Freedom forevermore. Remain in the eye of the storm. Be the peace in the chaos. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ramona Lappin. 7th M-class solar flare in progress. Proton storm and radio blackout continue. We're basically at an M-class baseline. If anyone is still in doubt, I'll say it again. This is the event already in progress. Hold on to your crowns, as all we've been waiting for and working towards is finally unfolding right now. We have liftoff. New Earth ignites now. Can you feel the massive shift that has taken place over the past few days and last night? We have been busy and very successfully quantum leaping and collapsing the artificial matrix and all its timelines and creations. The new grid, new realities, our new self and new technologies are ready to come fully online any moment now and are already busy igniting. Our old false self and human blueprint is being burned off as the new divine, luminous human ignites. As our crystal avatar comes fully online within the forerunners now, our crystalline network and DNA, so do the organic realities as we hold the sacred keys and codes to fully rebirth ourselves along with Gaia now. A full reset of the one consciousness, outside of time and space, as we are ready to fully awaken from the quantum dream, already done. All we truly have to do is to merge with that state of consciousness now, with the great I Am that exists in all states simultaneously, always now, already ascended. Solar flares, geomagnetic instabilities, KP4, solar winds, and our magnetosphere are unstable with cracks showing up. Powerful waves of purification have been moving through our bodies and grids. Diamond, platinum, white, and rainbow plasma waves are pushing through the ley lines in our inner meridians and nadis, clearing and removing any remaining blocks, implants, inserts, distortions, gender reversals, toxins, AI materials and signals, and lower codings. These energetic blocks were shown to me as connected to and carrying the old distorted thought forms and beliefs, programs that the old blueprints and realities were based upon, all held within our bodies, all rapidly and fully releasing, healing, and being upgraded to the new divine blueprints and templates now for all of creation. Full release of the collective crucifixion implants as well as from the grids. They are responsible for us feeling cut off from source and have been part of the mind control programming and suffering that humanity has been subjected to. This is also clearing and correcting the reversal plasmas and violet ray, as well as Armageddon programming that has caused humanity to experience much misery and suffering. This was the final nail in the coffin for the NAA. Now we are all set and ready for the final liftoff out of this false matrix as we ignite all new organic ascension realities from within us now, ready to quantum leap and merge with our future ascended crystal avatar self and new earth here now. Eternal love and blessings, Ramona. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Pars Kute. We have now arrived at a new juncture within ourselves. This entire process set before us is a new beginning. We shift to emerge like a bud of a flower, opening up its petals to the light of the sun. We are to move through a series of unfolding stages within our unique vibrational light of self. This is a time of reorientation, a returning home to ourselves, allowing the living light of our sacred to anchor, to actively engage through our physical cells. Our physical body becomes a chamber to hold the expansive, unlimited expression of our life force. Those of us on the path are destined to make this energetic alignment into our physical form to transition now on a conscious level. We are to reorientate to our higher vibrations through a metamorphic shift within our telepathic brain center. Our pineal has reoriented to begin its higher purpose of telepathic communion beyond fourth dimension. This stabilization within the fifth dimensional realms will allow us to engage and work consciously with pre-agreements active at this time with our family of light. There's much to be accomplished within the arena of our new earth. Each one of us are destined to play a greater, more conscious role within the unfolding consciousness within humanity on earth. We have been celebrated by our galactic families in the lighted realms as we take our place. With divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from divine Sistar of the Light, Ali Ray. Beloveds, it is truly impossible for me to describe the energetics happening at this time. The vibrational speed and spin, the magnetic and electrical waves, all at rates and levels beyond description. These may be happening to some to the degree their bodies can receive it. I am simply sharing this as I am called from within to share a message of reassurance and comfort for those who may find themselves triggered by these frequencies and powerful energetics. Dear one, release any need to understand or control what is happening or what you are feeling. Release any fear that arises. This may trigger a temporary fight or flight experience within the body. Do your utmost to remain present in your heart and breathe deeply through the experience. Do your best to bring love to all of yourself with every breath. If you are able, lay down comfortably and surrender to rest and sleep. Give your body full permission to surrender and integrate what is occurring. You are not alone. You are so very loved. Breathe, allow, hydrate, rest, sleep, integrate. All is truly well. I so love you, beloveds. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, light calling, cellular light expression, the light advancement of you, expanding light trajectory. It is simply the task of vibrationally aligning and feeling the magnetic alliance of Mother Gaia, to simply feel the resonance of Earth, the calling within every cell, to feel this light alliance. As you continue this light exercise, your advancement will continue to unfold as the planetary upgrades continue. The light task of Earth, Gaia, light body attunement, light expansion. As you anchor light, share light, we collectively become light, sending waves of cosmic love. Galactic Light Alliance, the Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Mike Harrigan, the Rise of the Goddess. The collective sacred feminine is a vast ocean of consciousness that is currently undergoing radical shifts in frequency. This light force, the divine feminine heart, is now in deep processes of reestablishing herself in Earth's vibrational field. She is also bringing incredibly deep and powerful codes of sacred feminine wisdom out from the eons of being held safe in the core of this planet. Many identify this shift as the rise or reawakening of the goddess. Many souls who have karmic responsibility and sacred contracts to be a part of this vital rebirth of awareness and devotion to her have already been contacted by Spirit and are being given their missions accordingly. Many more will be contacted in the time to come. A whole new frequency of feminine light is now available. This is because so many light carriers of the feminine torch have been working diligently to open up very ancient feminine chakras all over this planet. This energy work has had a profound effect. Now is a time for great reintegration and a great rebuilding. We always repeat over and over that old structures and relationships that do not serve the goddess will be removed and broken down by Kali Ma. This work that you are midwifing, the great rebirth that you are heralding, will reward you beyond your imagination. Trust in this temporary process of realignment. You may feel that you are falling down or apart or have no energy left, but you are preparing for a radical shift that will take your breath away with its elegance. From Mike Harrigan, I am, you are, we are, oneness, global consciousness. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. The end of a very stressful season is upon us. Karmic cords are releasing as you walk away from them. Choosing yourself was the key to taking back your power. You now know your value and worth and are protecting yourself. Liberation is happening as you set yourself free. This is a time of evolving out of unhealthy patterns. The doors are open to your new life cycle, and help is here showing you the way. With each step forward, you are becoming more stable and confident in yourself. You may also see the patterns that kept you bound to karmic relationships as this clearing completes. Remember that this has been a generational curse that you are incarnated to clear for the new earth superhuman anointed bloodline as a child of God. You succeeded and healed this for yourself, your children, and future generations. Your efforts also cleared the messianic bloodline of the divine masculine Christ for the return of Christ and Christ consciousness. This return also brings final judgments over the beast system. The efforts that the system did to control the masculine and stop the day of the Lord has failed. As a collective, the masculine's consciousness is now eradicating the brainwashing and control systems that prevented them from their truth as chosen children of Israel. The divine masculine and feminine Christ are waking up to who they really are. We are ascending together with the earth into the parables of new earth, new heaven, and new Jerusalem. Who we truly are, this is our birthright. Through all the current changes, it is important to remember who you are, family. Honor the sacredness of being chosen by our Father. Your thoughts and energy are returning back to you. Creative new ideas that pique your interest are able to flow. Remember to practice keeping your thoughts to yourself. Journaling new ideas and writing out a plan will help you have these private conversations with yourself. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun in Aries sextile Vesta in Aquarius. Saturn conjunct Juno in Aquarius. Neptune in Pisces sextile North Node in Taurus. Themes from yesterday are still in play with the Saturn-Juno-Venus conjunction. Juno represents marriage and contracts, and Saturn speaks of formalities. There is a need to get things straight in our relationships, to get real, to grow up, set boundaries, agree on the rules, discuss aims and objectives to ensure you're on the same page. Maturity is key. The solar connection to Vesta encourages us to focus on our mission and purpose. Align yourself to what is sacred. Remember who you are. Take care of your body, the vessel. Know that you are holy. Neptune offers up soul messages to guide us. Intuitive prompts lead to greater awareness of resources at our disposal to manifest our vision. Look for signs from Mother Nature, birds, clouds, flowers. The divine is embedded in all things. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 210, White Lunar Dog. Lunar is the name for the number 2, and its keywords are stabilize, polarize, and challenge. This is the second day of the red moon wave spell and a portal day. The number 2 is challenging itself, and when it falls on a portal day, it can be a bit intense. Be warned. Today is White Dog, which represents love, loyalty, and heart. Normally, dog days are fun and playful and good for putting your heart into whatever you do. When dog falls on a lunar day, the dog is challenged, and the inner Doberman can surface. That's the not-so-nice side of the white dog. He growls and shows his teeth. But very careful today that you do not growl at your loved ones. Matters of the heart can be tricky. Dog was friendlier yesterday in the ally position, and tomorrow he is the occult power. It's just this number 2 doesn't bring out his best side, and with it also being a portal day, there's simply too much chaos all around. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Lunar Dog, 2 Oak, Keen 210, 29th of March 2022, Stabilizing Love and Loyalty. 29-3-2022 equal 11-3-6. Equal 2-9 equal 11 equal 2. 11-22 equal triple galactic activation portal doorway. 11-11-22. Day codes 29 trials initiation spiritual strength. 11, portal, gate, polarity, illumination. 2, twins, partners, cooperation, duality. Month year codes, 369, Nikola Tesla code. 3, Holy Trinity, joy, happiness, creativity, communication. 6, heaven, Christ, family, romance, fertility. 9, completion, destiny, service, humanity, grace. 20, the awakening, clear vision. 22, architect of peace, master builder. Keen 210 equal 3, Holy Trinity, joy, creativity. A double potent galactic activation portal, 1111 and 1122 portal day, bringing forth much love and divine blessings from the goddess. A powerful wake-up call to return to love. Day 2 in the red moon wave spell of the goddess, who is enhancing our intuition and sensitivity as we purify our vessels in order to receive pure consciousness and initiate more universal flow. Today we are anchoring more love flow into the physical plane by connecting to our kin through the power of unconditional love. We are being challenged to recognize and stabilize all that is not aligned with divine love. Tone of creation, lunar, tone 2 in the physical realm. The lunar tone represents the sacred twins, cooperation, relationship, polarity of male and female, and duality. Its action polarizes, power challenges, essence stabilizing. The lunar tone is amplified through the 2911-2 coding today. These portal codes illuminate the duality trials between people, particularly twin flames, couples, and partners, trials, tests, and polarity challenges. Times 3. Be aware so that you can actively choose love to dissolve the conflict and create unity and oneness. Today is a day filled with uncovering how you can transcend duality through the power of unconditional love and loyalty. It is time to step out of the duality game and all its possible challenges in order to move into a more unified flow. Polarity reveals your conflict, struggles, and the apparent separation created by your belief in duality. Polarized positions actually work in cooperative alliances. In cooperation, all polarities serve as backgrounds for full appreciation of one another and the whole. Examine the opposites and polarity within yourself. Explore your divine feminine and masculine aspects. Has your feminine aspect been repressed from being receptive to the love that surrounds and enfolds you? Where is the love? It is real to express your true inner being and allow more receptivity to flow into your life. Do not hide parts of yourself. Compartmentalizing fragments of your soul. No longer can we wear the masks of duality. The goddess is calling for reunification. No polarity, battles, duels, or conflicts. Just one river flowing in the same direction towards the greater ocean. Be mindful of any conflict or relationship challenges that arise today, which need to be harmonized and stabilized into oneness. Today's question is, how can I move beyond duality, conflict, and challenges to allow for greater love and loyalty to flow into my life? Warning. Keen 210 can be extremely challenging or ecstatically blissful, oscillating between the two states. The whole gamut of expression through polarity is possible today, exacerbated by the 2911-2 codings and the galactic activation portal intensity. Which wolf will you feed today? Make sure you consciously course correct today and keep choosing love in each instance to steer your way into the ocean of oneness. Divine blessings for flowing together with your beloved kin in the sweet river of the goddess. In la ketch a la Keen, Christina, White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 210, White Lunar Dog. The mantra, the code for today is, I polarize in order to love. Stabilizing loyalty. I seal the process of heart. With the lunar tone of challenge, I am guided by the power of spirit. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this day of powerful activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your visions, your dreams, and synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Louise Trimble, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support us and help us continue bringing these transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge at our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Or if you'd like to support us with a one-time donation to PayPal, you can do so to our link at eaglelovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my sacred condor and her artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totem, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with powerful codes from our 17th dimensional beings of light through the Pleiades star system. Pleiades 1 messages, March 29th, 2022. P1, calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Cosmic reintegrations in progress. Realignment of special structures in progress. Ashtarans renew specific entries. New scopes are hailed. Transcendental healings magnify. Island of prosperity expands. Treatments on Island of prosperity completed. PM plus adjustment in progress, 83% non-regressive. PM plus reverberation in progress, 86% non-regressive. Neva and transmission of genuine phase, 87% non-regressive. Attention plus Daboros AFR, support of projector for illumination started, 86% non-regressive. Temporarily end of transmission, Pleiades 1, supporting anchoring on Island of purification, from disclosurenews.it. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most powerful and blessed ascension process, and be sure over the next few days to get enough rest, to stay hydrated, to go out to nature, stand barefoot on the earth, lie on the earth, and breathe deep into your sacred vessel, the heavenly chi, the holy prana, and fill your body with this adamantine light of the highest, holiest temple of the eternal golden sun. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.